Discs that turn more fade less. Understable discs are typically shown to fly on big turnover lines, but as we all know, discs can be used for a lot more than just one shot. One of the most useful ways to throw an understable disc is on a hyzer flip. A hyzer flip will take advantage of the speed and glide of an understable disc, but still lets it hold a relatively straight line. To throw this shot, start with an understable disc and throw it hard, low, and on a hyzer angle. Ideally, the disc will flip to flat or stand up and maybe even work right a little bit, and then have a gentle finish. Sounds super easy, right? Not exactly. Throwing a hyzer flip requires knowing your disc super well. A little too much turn and the disc can turn all the way over and cut roll. Too little turn and the disc won't get to flat and it'll just move left the whole flight. That's why practicing this shot is so important. Newer players often struggle with hyzer flips because of a nose-up release. Getting the nose down is what makes discs turn, and that can often be difficult, especially for a hyzer release. So if you're struggling with this, I'd first encourage you to check out some of the videos I've made on the Dynamic Discs YouTube channel about nose down, and then try to throw with a little less hyzer. Nose down on an extreme hyzer is actually kind of nose sideways, which really doesn't make sense. So start with just a little bit of hyzer and work your way to more. For disc selection, if you're struggling with getting a hyzer flip shot, try throwing something even more understable. Starting with a shot that flips all the way over and working towards a straight shot is a great way to get the right feel. Also, throwing maximum speed discs on hyzer flips is something only the fastest of arm speed can do. When you have to be that precise with the release angle, power can really mess things up. Try choosing a slower disc for your hyzer flip shot, especially at first, just to get your form down. The Dynamic Discs Vandal is a great disc for the hyzer flip shot. Being a 9-speed, it's not super fast, so it doesn't require as much power, and it's got a great line to fly super straight and a good bit of glide to get some good distance and fight turning over too much and cut rolling. Sometimes you may want to throw a more stable disc on a hyzer flip line if you want to shape a hyzer, but get a little bit more distance down the fairway before fading. This is known as a push hyzer. And the form to throw that shot is almost identical to the hyzer flip I just described, but with a different disc. My go-to for that shot is a getaway. Lastly, most of the time, control is valued over distance on the course, but if you're going for the best bang for your buck as far as distance and control, throwing a hyzer flip with a faster disc will offer a lot of control and massive distance. But everyone's game is going to be a little bit different. So let me know over in the Disc Golf Answer Man Facebook group what your go-to disc is for hyzer flips. And if you don't have one already, check out the Vandal.